Gregor, firstly, can you just give us an assessment of how you think the championship has gone for you so far, and what do you want to see from your team out in Rome this weekend?
Well, it's not gone as well as we hoped or planned, that's for sure. And we suffered 2 defeats, which are disappointing. We know within both those games we could play better. Specifically, our last game, I think there was some moments that could have changed the flow of the game if we'd made the most of the moments and not allowed France to make the most of their opportunities. So that's frustrating. But we have 2 games left, 2 big tests for us being away from home. And the players are all set on working to deliver their best performance.
You've made a number of changes. I think it's fair to say, Gregor, some of your big players haven't quite reached their peak in this championship so far. Was there any consideration of leaving some of them out? Or are we always minded to give them this chance in Rome to maybe play themselves back into form ahead of Dublin?
Yeah, I suppose there's two answers to that question. The first one is that we take selection really seriously. So we know selection's about an opportunity for players to perform. So we look at every position. But we also have real belief in players that have performed for us over not just 2 games, but the last 2 years. Players that are key drivers of how we want to play, both in attack and defence. So hopefully that answers your question. But we back this squad, back this 15 and that, and the 23 that was selected this weekend.
Thanks, Gregor.
Hi, Gregor. I know you were hoping to see Hamish and Rory together against France. Is that one positive you're looking forward to this weekend?
Yeah, the positive that both Hamish and Matt are back available. They played really well down in Wales. Hamish for 80 minutes, Matt for only, I think, 20-25 minutes, and both had played well against England. So to have those 2 in our squad is a boost. The performance of Rory Darges is probably our best individual performance of the championship so far. So to put Rory with the other 2 who were in form is exciting for us. But they've all got to back it up and also adapt to the game that's in front of them and the referee. I think that the players that have to adapt most to referees are the back rowers, especially open sides.
Is it about more than just results in these last 2 games? Is there more you want to see?
Yeah, it always is more than results. So obviously, winning and losing defines how you feel in the changing room, defines how your supporters react. But sometimes winning covers over some cracks, and sometimes losing isn't as bad as what is made out. So performances are important. We feel if we get our performance right, then we're a match for any team in the world. And we know going away again with full crowds is going to be a test of who we are. And that's what we aim to show this weekend.
Thank you.
Can we have the next question from Miles Harrison, please?
Hi, Gregor. Miles here. Hope all is well.
And with you, Miles, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Looking forward to this weekend. Can I ask you one on Rory Darges? Because international players, by their very nature, are excellent at what they do to get selection, all of them, really. But rarely do you see someone look so to the manner born, so cut out for it so early on in their career. And that normally marks them out to be a special talent. And without wanting to saddle him with comments from his coach about, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. But, how excited are you about having him in your team?
Yeah, really excited. He grabbed his opportunity against France, against a very physical team, when his team weren't always producing the play to get us on the front foot or give us clear opportunities in defence. But he managed to, I think, get 5 turnovers and also attack really well. So he knows he's got parts of his game that he has to work on and parts to bring out his strengths. He's very good both sides of the ball, very clean and disciplined defensively. But he's a player that seeks feedback, a player that doesn't have too many emotional highs and lows. He just wants to get better. And we've seen that right through his 20s career when he had to come back from a few serious injuries, but he captained the side in his final year, played well, and every time he's now been given a chance to play at a higher level, he's thrived in that environment.
And two other young players that have sort of caught the eye when they've played for you who aren't involved this weekend, Kinghorn and Redpath. Where are they at in the scheme of things? What are you saying to them at the moment? Because they're clearly both unbelievably talented players.
Yeah, and obviously Cam misses out with injury. He is looking to get that all fixed, I think, beginning of next week. So we're optimistic that he will be back before the end of the season, and that would be great for not just for him and Bath, but also for us as we look to our summer tour. But if he misses the summer, at least he'll get a proper pre-season and attack next season. And Blair is someone who isn't available this weekend, but he's someone that's played really well at standoff for Edinburgh, and his moments on the field for us. But he's also a player that can play in two other positions in the back line. So yeah, both are very gifted players that seem suited for Test rugby.
Great, thanks, Gregor. See you on the weekend.
Thank you.
Next question from Moreno from Sky Italia, please.
Hi, good morning, Greg from Rome. Which will be the key of the match on Saturday, considering that it's going to be a sunny afternoon and that the game will be played in front of something like 45,000 people in the stands? Which will be the keys from your perspective, obviously? Thank you.
I think being able to put our own game in place and being accurate with that and disciplined, but also not giving any easy ways for Italy to get in the game. We know they'll play with a lot of passion, a lot of aggression. We've been there before. The last two occasions, when we played in Florence and in Rome, they were the better team in the first half hour of the game, and we managed to come back in both games. But we can't let that happen this time. We've got to make sure that we win moments at the beginning of the game and the end of the game. And we know we have to deliver a performance that brings the best in us to beat such a worthy opponent.
Thank you so much. See you on Saturday in Rome.
Thank you.
Any other questions